Hello. 8th to 15th of March. Those two that flipped out. What are they? Queen of Swords reversed. Seven of Swords reversed. Oh. Lots of flipping cards today. Flipping cards. I pulled some oracles. I haven't looked at them yet as usual. But the Moonology came out, 2 cards came out, and the Super Attractor, 2 cards came out. And I've got 1 Universal Folk Oracle. I'm already feeling some tension here in this reading. Queen of Swords reversed and the 7 of Swords. Hanged Man. Yeah, some frustrations, some things that you're trying to wait for to come out. Waiting for something to be spoken up about. And 7 of Swords could be something underhand going on, could just be strategy involved, and you're requiring some form of patience. 5 of Cups in reverse, but this is going to bring you out of this pause, and whatever's going on under the surface is going to bring you a better feeling of prosperity. It could be emotional. I am getting a really tense feeling, and it's quite strange. So maybe the tension's caused by the waiting, you know, a palpable tension, or maybe it is just an undercurrent of dissatisfaction. Hierophant. Okay, so Hierophant is a spiritual card. But it's also about those structures around us. And if you've seen any of my readings before, you'll know I love this card. I love the steps that are going up and the star at the top. And it brings a sort of sense of warmth to me. So there could be this feeling that you are going up the ladder. It could be career-wise. It could be that you're evolving through the things. I'm seeing this like chakras here. You could be evolving in self. So whatever you're going through, whatever's being difficult, that's involving some form of strategy. This is improving you. You might not feel it at the moment, but you might start getting this glow of hope that's coming out beneath the surface. And I've put the card down and I can see, because I haven't got my glasses on because I'm really bad for putting them on. But that looks like the Tree of Life there. Can you see that at the top? And it's Mandela, isn't it? It's like a Mandela. Yeah. 9 of Cups, yeah. Wish something great is about to happen and you're ascending. So again, could be career wise, but it also could be not just any old thing. It's something that is bringing new life to you, and you're going to be very excited to it. And it's been a long time coming, 100% a long time coming, and you are waiting for this transformation, this evolving. I'm getting more life, more life. I was going to say not love, but then the Lovers has come up. But I think this is more about the decisions, very sacred decisions that you're making, and choices that you've made, and clarity that you've been gaining, and the things that you've hoped for are bubbling under the surface. What's that? It looks like Sagittarius. It's an arrow. Knight of Pentacles, yeah. So you're about to move into something where you have got to lay the foundations. This can be property, can be real estate, because the Knight of Pentacles is very closely associated with that. But you need to plant the seeds. So either the seeds have been planted or you're about to embark into the stage where this new level of you is being created. You are stepping up and about to feel your wishes. And yeah, see this little chest of money. Your environment, Five of Cups is about coming out. Often it's related to feeling a bit financially hard up. You're going to come out of that, and you'll move into this new era, and it's going to help with things in the future. It's going to really change that for you. Nine of Swords, yeah. So if you've been stressing, we did get that here. Not hearing from something, not speaking up, some sort of battle that's been going on, a little bit of underhand that's requiring a bit of strategy to get you out of it. Somebody might be talking here. Can you see this bird with his mouth open? They might be talking, and not necessarily in a bad way, but in a way that's going to help help this clarity come about. Finding out things that's going to clear up something that's been stuck, and it's going to free up that feeling of not being supported. You're going to start feeling supported. You're going to start getting the resources, and you are going up a level. It's a major upgrade. That's what this is going to be called, this reading. It's a major upgrade, I'm feeling, and it's an upgrade in alignment with your wishes. There's two that have come out again here. Six of Pentacles in reverse and the Page of Cups in reverse. So you could be feeling like you have had no assistance, that you have got no access to funds, that you have got no support, and that it was very unlikely that you're going to get this wish, or this, maybe you didn't even know this wish was your wish. Sounds a bit weird, but that's what I'm feeling with that. Maybe you didn't know your wish was your wish, and something's going to come across your path and you're going to think, oh, I really want to do that. I really want that. I want to feel this way. I want to come out of my own nightmares. That's the nightmares. That's coming out of it. And even though you might still have a little bit of that fear, this came out in another reading the other day, you're going to feel that anyway. As they say, feel the fear and do it anyway, because you're being guided by your inner knowing. It's really coming out of a place where you've been restricted, where you felt resourceless, where you felt like you can't move because you can't really see what's going on. You're not getting the communication, you're not hearing about stuff, and now that's going to change and you're going to get an upgrade because you're going to get Nine of Pentacles. Thank you. So this wish fulfillment, this emotional wish that you're going to feel, this probably related to some form of a treasure. I mean, not necessarily money, something that's important to you, integrally important to you. And the Nine of Pentacles is a sense of independence. So it's creating the life that you wanted. And perhaps there's been like a detour where you haven't been able to get that life, and you've been stressing over how you're going to get it. Something's happened. There's been an interception. But don't worry, because she has got this. You've got this. And your independent aspect of you is going to help move something on. I don't know what I'm trying to say there. I think you might be working in partnership with someone. The Lovers there could be a partnership. So again, it could be life, it could be work. This is not really a love reading. This is something more practical. It's down to earth. It's about really pulling things together and upgrading your life. You're about to do something that's going to completely not reinvent, go back to a place in life where you were before. And this, on the traditional card, She's choosing as to whether she wants to be single. You're choosing whether you want to work or venture on in your life path independently, or you could choose to pair up with someone who's going to help you achieve your goals or set these foundations. It's really great feeling, a really great feeling, and not like I'm not saying there's not any excitement, because on the Nine of Cups you can clearly see she's excited. She's absolutely excited, but that Hierophant gives it something so much deeper than that. It's about leveling it up. It's not just surface level excitement that will fade. It's something that's really ingrained in you, and something that perhaps you had forgotten you needed. Oh, the Fool. So, yes, we have got to have faith. If you're picking up on things that you don't really know why you're doing them, you're just guided to do them, or you can't really understand how something's happening, this is because this is your inner guidance shifting you into a new realm, into your new level, to your next glow up, and you are going to be really, really happy with this outcome. And when again I feel really drawn to say it's not really happiness as in like, oh, it's a nice sunny day, I'm really happy, blah blah blah. It's more than that. It's like a form of security. I feel like someone's recognizing you, they're seeing you for who you are, they're realizing, but more importantly, you are realizing that you're not taking, you're not operating at that lower level. You're now ready to step into something a little better and a little bigger and a little bit more. You know, I feel again, the last few readings have been very clear, not like I need any clarifiers, but I am going to just see what wants to come out with these. The Seventh Sphere, the Hermit. Yeah, so life, you're seeing now, it's being illuminated to you. The reason why you were stuck, the reason why you weren't moving forward, the reason why you were in a period of poverty of the soul, or poverty, actual poverty, the reason why your investments weren't working out is because you've needed a time of pausing. You've needed this time of the Hangman to pause and catch up. I feel like that means that the pause wasn't there, you know, it wasn't necessarily orchestrated by yourself, but it was it has been for your good. 8 of Wands. Yeah, so you're coming out of that feeling of being stuck. Something's happened and you've realized, or there's been an opportunity that's been presented to you, and you've realized that you don't need to be stuck in the position that was bringing you the 5 of Pentacles. You're now coming out of that position. You actually don't need to do that, and you need to follow your own wishes and desires, and you are going to, and you're going to operate from the thing that's made you really independent for so long, that you're now about to see the results of it. I'm very, very excited in a very stable way. Yeah. So soon, when we got this Queen of Swords here in reverse, you're not hearing, somebody's not speaking up. There might have been some bad words or some undercurrent of discomfort. You're now going to hear it. The Queen of Swords. Yeah. You're going to hear, you're going to get a message. It's going to be something legal. It could be a contract. So that would make sense with a work thing. It could be a contract that, you know, like a house contract. It could be, you know, if you're self-employed, it could be a business contract, a contract. Anyway, this is legal. It could be a legal judgment. I'm feeling it's more about upgrading, so more likely to be a work contract. I've had a few work ones, and there's money there, so it's probably going to come about that way. But I don't think you knew it was coming. I don't think it's something you thought, well, if I do this, this, and this, I'm going to get this. This is a surprise. And you didn't think this was going to happen. The world, yes. It's going to open up a whole different world. A whole different world. You're upgrading, like I said, is upgrading, moving to a higher level. Those elements, it's a completion. Now, I feel like this is a very long cycle. You might be returning to something you did before. You might be returning to a level before. Perhaps you've worked at a level where your life was better, and then it's had a crash or a moment or a pause. And this World card is bringing that cycle of lack of into a close. You're no longer going to lack. You might have been going for, it might have been a relatively long time, months, maybe even years. This could be a whole decade. And this world is going to bring you dancing, like this Nine of Cups, this wish fulfillment. It's going to bring you back to the level that you were operating on before. That might have been forcibly closed to you for one reason or another. Sometimes life takes us down strange detours. And the Ten of Pentacles. Oh, wow. You know, this upgrade is really good. You're going to be in a good position with money. If it's a court judgment, that's coming forward in your favor. If it's a new contract, it's going to be excellent. But it's not just money. It is your natural being is going to be used, your natural skills, your natural talents. And that's why you're going to feel so secure with it, because there's something that's been identified. You've identified something. Somebody else has identified something. And you are going to operate so well. It's a treasure. It's a treasure for you. And you are going to be able to enter into this Ten of Pentacles phase. It means you're going to be able to put money aside. You're going to be able to invest, because we've got this Knight of Pentacles again. You might be invested in property. That's why you might be getting a contract. You might be investing into the stock market. You might be investing in your own skills. You may be investing in a new job. The Empress. So much of this reading, I'm so glad I used these clarifiers, because they are different clarifiers, but they are really mixed up, getting like that picture of a dough when you mix a dough up and then you leave it and it grows. This is growing. This Empress is a creator. She brings everything to you. She's got everything. She's all the queens together. And she is bringing forward the most amazing life. She has everything she needs in terms of, you know, good food, healthy food, good health, excellent, enough money, you know, enough, and some spare, because she's investing it here. She's investing this money and she's fulfilling her wishes. And this chest here, this chest of treasure is coming. You don't see this coming, I don't think. You just do not. It's not because you've not been wanting an opportunity like that. It's just that it's come from something else. Somebody's, maybe through a discussion, maybe, I don't know where it's come from. Maybe, and the Devil in reverse. So releasing obsessions, releasing the things that you feel tied to, because we've got that, we've got the Eight of Swords in there, where you feel restricted in that card. If you remember, she's covered by swords, but there's a gap and she thinks she's blindfolded, but she could come out of the loose ties and move forward. She feels like she's been restricted. You feel like you've been restricted, and you are now in a stage where you are going to be able to release that stage of restriction. You're not going to be in a box. You're going to be operating outside of that. And it's truly, truly amazing. Oh my God. The Wheel of Fortune. I genuinely feel you're going to be, you're not going to believe your luck. You're not going to believe it. Your luck has changed. You've entered a completion in your life. You're back to the level where you were maybe some time ago. It could be at least a decade ago. And, you know, certainly for months, you have been wondering or trying how to move your world into a different level. This Wheel of Fortune means that when something's been down, the wheel turns and it goes up. I mean, you know, I like to talk, but I'm just going to do one more, then I'm going to look at the oracle cards. Oh, no way. Yep, here it is, the Ace of Pentacles, a new beginning, new abundance. It is most likely money. It's probably coming in the form of a job, possibly in form of an inheritance. You've been planning, preparing, trying, working so hard to take yourself out of lack. But here it comes. Here it comes. It's coming for you. And I am absolutely delighted on your behalf. So let's see what these lovely oracle cards have said. Gratitude. Yeah, receiving blessings, thanks and giving. Yep. So even before this comes in for you, which I really do feel that you're going to hear something this week, even if that comes in for you and it doesn't come in in that timing, giving gratitude and blessings for the blessings and thanks for the things that you've got at the moment that have helped you stay resilient, stay hopeful. As soon as I choose to see the light in dark corners, I redirect my power toward what I want. Absolutely. And you've probably been doing this inadvertently. You've probably been staying focused. You've probably been trying to work out how you're going to improve your life, how you're going to get there, where you're going to invest your time, your effort, your money, your love. You have been thinking about all of those things. And when it's been bleak, we all feel sad. We all struggle, but now you're about to see what happens when you focus on what you want, when you don't try and fit into the box that other people have for you. You're about to see how that's about to change. When I'm tuned into the energy of abundance, I become abundant. Well, what did I say? We've got the Wheel of Fortune. Everything's going to go really well. We have the Ace of Pentacles. We don't just have the Ace of Pentacles. We've got the Ten of Pentacles. Yeah. We've got the Nine of Cups. We've got the Nine of Pentacles. I mean, these are all exceptionally good cards. And then the final two, which are the Moonology cards, A Time for Healing, Balsamic Moon. Well, we saw the Hanged Man. This rest period is there for your benefit. And don't let pride get in your way. Full moon in Leo. We have just had a full moon, by the way. I might just quickly look at that. Because sometimes there's a little message in there. It says, self-esteem is good, vanity is not. Yeah. Creative urges should be followed, work some magic, and everyone is equally important. So that's about, yeah, I think, let's just see what else it says. If you've not been doing as you would have been done by lately, this is a time to find the balance between your own needs and the needs of people around you. This will help all relationships. And a time for healing, balsamic moon. I'm not sure if I can find that one in time. There it is. Time to let go of the past. That's your cycle closing. You're about to turn the corner. Think about how the situation looked if everyone were healed. So, yeah, I think that's more about turning the corner, because this is what I'm saying. You're leveling up. You're about to bypass the difficult times that you've had recently, and you're stepping into a brand new cycle where you are feeling like you're where you should be. So this is amazing, and I'm really happy for you. Have a great day.